Hi guys, my name's Hayley Quinn and I'm a sex dating and relationship expert for onlinedating.org, and today I've got a tip just for the guys. It's how you go about structuring a date that's going to really impress the woman you're seeing. Now, the kind of date that I'm chatting to you about today isn't a first date or even a second date. I'm thinking it's something you use when you've been seeing a woman for a while and you know that you're getting really into her. So it could be a date to impress, it could be date 4, 5, 6, maybe you've been seeing her for a while and maybe you want to go steady with her and you want to really impress her. Or it could be your girlfriend on an anniversary. Or maybe you've made a kind of a mistake and you want to make it up to a woman. Then these are the kind of dates that are going to sweep a woman off her feet. Now, I've found, and this is a lot from personal experience, that guys don't often really like surprises. They kind of like to know what's coming or what the plan is. However, if you've been dating a woman for a while, so it's not like she's not going to turn up, I think a surprise is a wonderful thing to do. I remember in the early days of one of my relationships, I would have a lot of fights with the guy I was seeing, but he would win me back every single time by sending me a message like, meet me at Liverpool Street Station at 7:30 p.m, wear heels. Okay, and I didn't have a clue where I was going, but he would have planned the whole night out. And there's something about that is incredibly sexy because the guy's then taking this leading masculine role, he's taking the initiative, and it allows a woman to utterly relax and be feminine. So guys, when you're planning this amazing date, I'd plan it to have several different component parts. Even if a bar is really amazing, you don't want to be sitting there all evening. Keep things exciting and keep things surprising. So for instance, you might meet somewhere like a public space, a coffee shop or a library or in a train station, but then have an idea of where you're going to go first, second and then third. Each step should get a little bit more exciting, maybe a little bit sexier and even more of a surprise. Now, when you're planning this, think through logistical things, like you want every venue to be very, very close to one another or to figure out great transport in between. If it's a big date, a girl will probably be wearing high heels and a nice dress and she's not going to want to stomp for hours and hours and hours to get somewhere. So instead, I want you to logistically plan things, and also sometimes if you don't know the area very well, it's worth even walking it through. You don't want to seem hesitant or indecisive on the date, you want to be able to adopt that strong masculine role. So for instance, a great date might start off with somewhere that's maybe not that exciting. Maybe you just meet her in Starbucks and have a coffee and she kind of thinks that's all that's happening. What though if you then reveal that you've got a restaurant booking? She doesn't know where it is, but you've already made the table and maybe you've been thoughtful by booking a particular kind of food that you know she likes to eat, or you've arranged for the table to be just by the window so she gets a great view. After that, maybe have a plan of a great bar that you can take her to for some cocktails, and then after that, a way to take her back to your house. Either way, what you're doing is every step of the date, it's exciting, it feels spontaneous, and it also shows how thoughtful you've been by thinking everything through and planning a brilliant surprise for her. Anyway guys, my name's Hayley Quinn and this has been a sex dating and relationship advice video for onlinedating.org.